What's up, guys? It's me, Alan. I'm back with another video. Um, Apologies for not doing this sooner. I've had these Wave 3 diecasts from NASCAR things for a little while now. I just haven't gotten around to doing the review videos, but I figured I might as well get them done now. I finally uploaded the other three reviews that I needed to do or to upload. Those are like uploaded either the date yesterday or the day before. So I'm gonna get on with these ones now. And I'm excited because I've got like 2 or 3 diecasts coming from the Gold Series, ARCs. Spoiler alert, those would be Landon Castle's Voyager Xfinity Series car. I believe one of them should be Kaz Grala's Money Team Racing car, and the other one I believe is a Todd Gilliland one. So stay tuned for those when they come out. But with that being said, here we have Josh Berry's 2022 Tire Pros Chevy for JR Motorsports. Neat stuff. So let's go ahead. Let's get this diecast out of the box and get on with the review. Here's the sticker that comes with that. And here's the diecast out of the box. So Josh Berry this year has a couple wins. He's been pretty good so far. Obviously he's in the Xfinity Series playoffs, which were just set this past weekend at Bristol. Texas is this weekend, so the Xfinity playoffs opens up tomorrow. I had to think about that for a second. Don't know why. Of course, loose window. Just a little bit, but it's there. Excuse me, Jesus. Sorry. And like I said, he's had a pretty damn good season so far. All of JRM had been, pretty freaking good this year. I mean, again, Noah Gragson, for crying out loud, the dude wins 3 in a row, 4 of the last like 8 races in the regular season, 6 wins on the year. Allgaier's got a couple of wins. Mayer has had some moments where he's been in contention to win. He's had some pretty good finishes along with some, bonehead mistakes, but he's still young. It happens. And Berry has been pretty solid with a couple of wins of his own. The thing is, in the end, who's going to last the longest? Now, of course, this first round is the ultimate wild card because you have Texas, Talladega, and the Roval. Texas, I mean, I kind of hope Noah Gragson goes for 4 in a row and to avenge him, getting loose in the final set of corners and losing that race in the playoffs to, I believe, was it Brandon Jones back in 2020? Yeah, that's still pain considering how Kansas had gone and how Martinsville went. So that would be nice to see him pull that one off. Then you have Talladega, where basically anybody can win. So if you don't win Texas, you're going into Talladega with a shot at either winning and locking yourself in the next round or wrecking and completely screwing up your playoffs, which would be bad enough. Worse if you're already kind of screwed after Texas, and then you have to go to the Roval basically in a potential must-win situation or something of the sort. I think unless Berry has a catastrophic Texas race, I think he'll be okay through this first round, especially at the Roval. And then, you get to, the next round, round of 8, you should do pretty well there as well. I don't think Berry's going to make the final 4. I would think that's going to take a couple of the top guys, namely his teammate Allgaier and Allmendinger, to get knocked out in the first round or two, and for Berry to probably get at least 1 win between the 2 rounds, and just some really consistent finishes. But that being said, crazier things have happened. I mean, hell, Jeremy Clements is in the playoffs after winning Daytona, lost his playoff spot because the win was allegedly didn't count because of an infraction found in R&D, and then that penalty was taken back and he got his win back. Well, he kept the win. It just, the playoff eligibility that came with it and the points and such. So, I mean, hell, watch him go win Talladega, or hell, bold prediction, watch Riley Herbst go win Talladega. The kid's been sneaky consistent this year. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been sneaky consistent, with top 10 and even top 5 finishes for a lot of the year. I told him back at Loudon last year, everybody gangsta until you win one of these things, because he's one of the most memed on drivers. The whole terrible Herbst thing, which if you don't know what that is, other than being his nickname, allegedly, it's actually like a store chain, I believe. Well, like, seriously, like, imagine, I mean, we're talking about guys like Allmendinger and Allgaier, and should bring up Austin Cindric here. Go back to last year's Bristol regular season finale. Herbst finished 4th and he finished 3rd because Allgaier fell back from, in the whole Cindric, Allmendinger, Allgaier mess. Herbst, who was running 4th, actually made contact with Allgaier, or Allgaier made contact with him. Imagine if he doesn't make contact with him and he can chase down the leaders. Now, he probably would have needed another lap or two, but considering how that race finished, I mean, who knows? Maybe he sneaks his first career win there. But, yeah, the Xfinity playoffs are gonna be intense. I think the main rivalry of sorts that you're going to see in the playoffs will probably be Gibbs versus Gragson. I mean, it's obvious. Gragson, not just because they're the two drivers with the most wins this year, but Gregson's going to the 42 with RPM, or with GMS Petty, and Ty Gibbs at this point, unless Joe Gibbs shocks the entire NASCAR world, I should say, I would peg Ty Gibbs to be in the 18 car next year. It's kind of like, ironically enough, kind of like the Cindric situation last year, where it was announced that Matt Benedetto would stay in the 21, and then Cindric would get that ride going into this season. But then Brad Keselowski leaving Penske to go to RFK, that shook everything up, and instead Cindric got the 2, Burton gets the 21, DiBenedetto goes down to trucks after a summer of or I should say more so of an off-season of shenanigans. I'm thinking of other sports, but shenanigans. And yeah, so but yeah, either way, pretty damn good diecast, I will say that much, and I wish Josh Berry the best of luck in the playoffs. So with all that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. Make sure to use code ANJJ for $5 off on orders of $30 more at Sugby Diecast. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.